We are back with another video. Just loading up BeamNG here, which is a car simulator, whatever you want to call it, crash simulator. It's a really cool car game, put it that way. We're going to get a bit of free roam and drive to the gym. There we go, West Coast, we're now American. And we're going to drive down Chinatown. Here we go. So, I've already been to the gym. I've already succeeded in today's session. I was going to say succeeded in today's succession there. But no, we have succeeded today's session. I did deadlifts, pull downs, rows, some rear delt flies, and a little bit of biceps. Today felt really good, I'm not going to lie, which I was surprised by because I haven't eaten too much today. Pretty darn sure I'm quite a bit under my caloric intake, simply because I've been very busy at work. So I haven't had the time to prepare meals, and well, if I don't prepare meals, I tend to grab myself like a burger or something from a burger stand, or last case scenario, I'll go to McDonald's and get myself a burger, but I didn't even have time for that. So I had to settle with some dry ass cheese sandwich, which I am grateful for. You know, I'm grateful for that dry ass cheese sandwich because we are, in the Western world, able to go down to the store and purchase a sandwich. Some people out there don't even get bread, let alone meat. Jesus. That's a luxury to them. Anyway, let's not get into that rant. We're going to drive to the gym in my high-performance sports car once this loads. Okay, well, it started pissing it down outside. I thought there was a humongous wave about to end my life, and everyone else is around me. I'm using a steering wheel with a gear stick and the pedals. Let's change car. Oh, here's the vehicles. Oh, the selection. Let's choose. Let's see what options are for the Ibishu Hesima. Oh wow, look at that, that's cool. Let's do this. Oh, looking very nice. Oh, I haven't loaded up the Logitech app yet, so I need to do that before I can use my steering wheel. There we go. Very nice. Okay. Let's select a destination, which is, I don't know, let's go here. It's not that far away, but whatever. Off we go. Change the view. There we go, lovely. So, yeah, worked up to a double at RPE 8. Well, I'd say I'll be generous with myself and say that was a double at probably RPE 7.5. It was pretty damn easy, put it that way, compared to what I thought it would be. I did 260 kilos in the end, and I did slide in a cheeky single at RPE, I'd say 8, which I managed 280 kilos, dropped down to 240 kilos, did a set of 3 with that, a triple. That was about RPE 6, I'd say. Oh, okay, I've damaged the gearbox. Never mind. I'm sure my warranty will cover that. Oh, don't worry about the curb. Okay, where you going, bro? A little blip. Oh, I was supposed to take that turning. Never mind, I'm sure it will redirect us. Then I dropped down to 210 kilos and did 2 sets of 10 with that. 10? 2 sets of, oh my, 2 sets of 5 with that. Not too worried about the RPE, just getting in some volume. Overall, it was a pretty damn successful deadlift session. The accessory movements felt pretty damn good as well. I did try a few exercises, like the wide grip pull downs and barbell rows. Also had to change to, don't know why I blipped there, and I've also taken the wrong way again. Yeah, I also had to change exercise because I usually do my rear delt flies on the pec deck, but because both pec decks were taken, unfortunately, I had to resolve to rear delt raises with dumbbells, and I used a bench to isolate the muscle further. Oh, I'm redlining the fucking thing. I'm gonna blow the engine, blow the pistons. I'm sure this bad boy's forged. All the other exercises you will see as the video rolls. Let me know if you kind of like the start of this video with me playing some video games. It's a very relaxed start to the video. I will still get in some cardio talk. I'll even, I'm thinking about doing some walks and just talking on the go because I've got quite a few fields around me. So there's not really any excuse as to why I can't go for a walk and go over my day or my planned day. Dear. Missed a turn in there a little bit, didn't I? I think I'm in gear 3. Yeah, I'm in gear 3. Let's do a little blip. Oh, missed turning again. Not very good with my directions, as you can tell. I think before we get there, I'll blow the transmission. As I was saying, let me know if you like this style of... Oh God, I gotta turn this. That's a sharp old left. It's almost as bad as Google Maps. As you're driving around a roundabout, it starts telling you to go on every exit. Well, the sound of this vehicle was very sexy. But yeah, let me know if you like this. I kind of like it. And, oh shit.
Dumb ways to die.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. That's the last of the deadlifts. Worked up to a top set of 260 kilos for a double. That must have been around RP 7.5, maybe even a little bit less, maybe RP 7. So I'd say smack bang on target, which seems to be a trend at the minute. I'm hitting the RPE with heavier weight, which means my strength is slowly climbing. That's always fantastic news. So overall, good deadlifting session. Can't complain of that one. In fact, rather optimal. So moving on to neutral grip pull downs now. Bit of back, bit of arms, bit of rear delts. That's how this session's going to go. So yeah, moving. Moved on to some wide grip pull downs. So I did say neutral grip pull downs, but that's actually on my first day, which is a part of my leg day. So I've changed the exercise to wide grip pull downs with the normal neutral pull, or was it neutral? Double overhand pull. And yeah, I haven't done this for a while, so 2 more sets and I'll determine my opinion on it. So far, so good. Compared to the neutral grip pull downs, I'd say it's definitely harder having the overhand grip. Why? Well, I feel like the double overhand with the pulley that I'm using now is definitely activating my arms more, even with the straps. So the slight arm pump is killing it a little bit. Whereas with the neutral grip pull down, I can focus a bit more on drawing my elbows into my back and squeezing my back. So I feel like they're taken out of the equation by quite a significant amount with the neutral grip pulley. And the lat activation isn't as potent as the neutral grip pull down, in my opinion. For me, that's just how it works. For you, it might be very different. So, you know, give both a try and see which one works out for you. But I think next week I'll change this exercise to some sort of other lat exercise or pull exercise. I might even throw in pull-ups, weighted pull-ups. I used to do a lot of calisthenics and I really enjoyed it. So to bring it back would definitely up my enjoyment of my regime. Now that we've done our pull downs, I think some sort of row is in order. Moving on to some barbell rows, or the way I do them is pendlay rows. Correct me if my pronunciation is wrong, but it's definitely a god tier back exercise. In fact, I'd say it's a god tier posterior exercise because it doesn't just strengthen the muscles of the back, it also strengthens the glutes, the hamstrings. I'd say it even, if you do it correctly, strengthens the calves. So implementing this back into my regime is definitely a smart move. I remember the first time I started implementing it quite some time ago. I did it for a month or so, progressively overloaded the weight, and I did definitely notice I was a lot stronger in my deadlift, and I did end up hitting a PB 2 months after. So it definitely did something. I'm going to do 3 sets of 8 to 10. Keep it quite light today, and then over the next few weeks slowly increase the weight in small increments and try to hit the target RPE. Okay, well, 2 things I've noticed. My glasses are falling off my head, and the rubber floor is causing the barbell to bounce fucking everywhere. So I think in the future I'll be doing it on the wooden floor, because I've noticed it kind of bounces around a lot less. 2 very frustrating things that I'm going to have to deal with. Just get on with it and adapt, overcome, improvise, or however you say it. Moving on to some rear delt flies. I usually do them on the pec deck because I feel like I get more out of the pec deck. I isolate the rear delt a bit more than I do with the dumbbells, but I'm short for time and I don't have time to wait around for a pec deck. So straight onto it, using the 12 kilo dumbbells, doing a couple sets, or maybe a few, of 8 to 12. I think I'll go between that number, sit at 10 reps for the next 2 sets. I think there's some quality 10 reps. Any more than that, and then I start to slouch a bit, and you know, I don't agree with rubbish reps due to fatigue. I think I'd rather just save the energy and do 2 more quality sets with quality reps in it. Gonna wait a minute and a half, like I do with the majority of my exercises, accessory exercises. I don't like to keep waiting for too long, resting for too long. Otherwise I start to lose the pump, lose the warmth that I feel in my body, which then I suppose it does definitely affect the remainder of the sets. As soon as you started losing that warmth, you know, the blood that's pumping around the areas of the body that needs it most. So I try to keep the rest as low as I can, but not too low to where I'm too fatigued to do another decent set with the rep range I'd like to achieve. Now, if you're interested in a god tier level bicep exercise that will carry over well to deadlifts, just like barbell rows is a god tier back exercise that carries over fantastically to the deadlift. Oh god, I just swallowed about a litre of chalk. The chin-ups, not necessarily ring chin-ups. I think ring chin-ups are a bit more advanced than bar chin-ups. I've been doing chin-ups for quite some time. Not recently, but you know, for many years I did chin-ups, so I like to do them with the rings now, simply because I get a bit more out of it. But chin-ups in general, definitely a god tier bicep exercise that carries over really well to deadlifts. Why? Well, it doesn't just engage your arm muscles and all the other little forearm muscles, but it also engages the bicep, which is kind of obvious for a chin-up, and most importantly, muscles in the back. As long as you do it properly, as long as you lean a little bit and you pull those elbows into your back, not only do you benefit in terms of arm growth, bicep growth, but you also strengthen your back further. So combine that with barbell rows and chin-ups, although somewhat different in terms of how they activate the muscles, those two together can form a solid back workout that will assist your deadlift. That is why I've decided to implement both the barbell row and the chin-up. So without further ado, let's just carry on. I definitely need to raise these rings. I can feel my hair touching the floor. Okay, well, I haven't got enough time to adjust the rings. So what I'll do, I'll just bust out 2 more sets and call it a day.